Listen carefully. If you have to yell to enforce screen time rules, you do not have rules. You have negotiations. And every time you negotiate by screaming, your child learns one lesson: if I push long enough, if I stay loud enough, Dad breaks. You call that discipline? No, that is helplessness wrapped in high volume. Yelling does not build discipline. Yelling builds fear. Yelling builds resentment. Yelling creates a child who only behaves when you roar like a wounded animal. You want calm parenting? You want boundaries made of stone? Then act like a leader. Do not act like a hostage being held by your own child. This video is about screen time without yelling, because a Stoic man does not control his children through fear. He controls the environment through consistency. If you want the exact word-for-word scripts to handle the tantrums, comment screen. I pinned the full Calm Authority toolkit in the top comment, so you can copy it tonight. Part 1. The pain of the hostage father. I am talking to grown men, dads who are tired, busy, guilty, and standing on the edge of burnout. In 2026, the pressure of life in a major city has never been heavier. You are carrying the weight of a mortgage, endless Zoom calls, and the expectation to be a perfect dad on social media. You come home cooked. You have zero fuel left. You want one thing: peace. And the fastest way to buy fake peace is a screen. You hand over the iPad. The child goes quiet immediately. You feel relief, but that is a devil's bargain. You are using your child's future to borrow 15 minutes of quiet today. The evidence of pain. Look at the 2026 data on dopamine addiction. We are facing a generation of children who are severely overstimulated. When you shut it off, you are not just taking a toy. You are cutting off a chemical loop pumping directly into their brain. That is why when the timer ends, the demon shows up. Your child screams, they throw things, they look at you with pure hate. And you get triggered, you yell back, you roar to assert authority, and then, watching them shrink away or scream louder, you feel like a failure. To kill that guilt, you say the deadliest sentence: fine, 5 more minutes. This is the tragedy. You call it kindness, but you just signed a contract with chaos. You just trained your child. Tantrum equals extension. This disrespect does not stay with the iPad. It leaks into dinner. It leaks into homework. It leaks into how they talk to their mother. Your house is no longer a home. It is a war zone where everyone negotiates with aggression. Part 2. The R.T.T.R system. To change this, you do not need more vocal cords. You need a system. Stoicism is not being emotionless. Stoicism is keeping the rule standing while the emotions are a storm. The system is R.T.T.R, R rule up front. Most dads fail because they set the rule while the child is already high on dopamine. You must set the rule before the screen turns on. The script: today you have 30 minutes, then it is done. If you agree, we start. If not, no screen. Say it once, calmly. No lecture, no bargaining. The closing line: when the timer ends, it ends. No extensions. T-timer visible. Do not manage time by your gut feeling. Children have no concept of time while watching videos. Sudden endings create panic. Panic creates rage. Put a physical sand timer or a countdown clock right next to them. When they see time moving, their brain prepares for the end. Predictability is the key to calm. T. Transition warnings. You do not rip the device away like a thief. You transition like a leader. 5 minutes left. This is the notice. 1 minute left. This is the preparation. Time is up. This is the action. Do not ask, "Are you done?" Do not say, "Okay." Those questions turn your boundary into a vote. You do not need their permission to be a good father. R ritual replace. This is the biggest gap. You turn off the screen and leave a terrifying void in the child's brain. Dopamine crashes. You must have a replacement ritual immediately to redirect the nervous system. A snack, a physical game, or a walk together. You are not bribing them. You are helping them land the plane from the digital sky back to the ground of reality. Comment R.T.T.R right now. I pinned the 4-step checklist for you. Part 3. Stoic confrontation scripts. There will be days when the system still meets resistance. That is when your authority is tested. Situation 1. The child screams when you take the device. Do not explain. Do not defend. The Stoic script. I know you are mad. The rule stays. Time is up. Then, hold the silence. Silence is a man's greatest weapon. If they scream louder, look them in the eye and speak lower. I will not argue with screaming. When you are calm, we can talk. You are a stone wall. The stone does not argue with the waves. It just stands there. Situation 2. Just one more video, please, Dad. Softness is often confused with empathy, but giving 5 more minutes is cruel, because you are lying about your own boundaries. The script. No. The rule stays. If you turn it off now, you keep your time for tomorrow. If you negotiate, you lose it. Be so consistent that your child knows bargaining is a waste of breath. Situation 3. Rage behavior. Throwing things. Slamming doors. This requires scary stillness. Drop your voice to a whisper. Slow down your movements. The script. Hands safe. Things must be respected. Because you threw the device, there is no screen time tomorrow. Now, go to your room and find your calm. Do not threaten things you will not do. Execute what you said. Part 4. Repairing your own mistakes. You will fail sometimes. You will roar because you are overwhelmed. Do not hide it. Do not let ego stop you from leading by example. Evidence. A father who admits a mistake has the highest authority. The 1-5 second repair script. I yelled at you. That was wrong, and I am sorry I lost my temper. However, the rule to turn off the screen still stands. Next time I will speak lower, and you will listen better. You just taught responsibility and boundaries at the same time. The 7-day challenge. For 7 days, I challenge you. No yelling, not even once. Always use a visible timer. Stick to the rule stays script during tantrums. Replace the screen with a physical activity together. The first 3 days will be hell. Your child will test the new limit. They will scream louder because they think you will break like always. But by day 4, a miracle happens. They stop testing the wall. The house becomes quieter, not because they fear you, but because they know you are predictable. Predictability creates safety. CTA. Do not let an electronic device destroy the relationship between you and your children. Do not let yelling be the only language in your home. Be the father they respect, not the father they fear. Comment screen for the authority scripts. Comment R.T.T.R for the execution checklist. Comment no for the bargaining stopper lines. Do it tonight. Take back your dinner table. Take back your respect. Be the leader, not the buffer. Be the man, not the mood.